Hello, my name is Prime and welcome back to this episode of Prime News, and today STS Software officially launched 1.48 open beta for American Truck Simulator. As always, I will have the link for the blog post down in the description below, as that's where I'm getting all the wonderful information regarding 1.48 open beta for ATS. And quickly I will say, if you want to opt into 1.48 open beta, go to the betas tab under American Truck Simulator within Steam and find the public 1.48 open beta. Select that, your game should update, and then you're running on the 1.48 update. Keep in mind, because it is open beta, there may be bugs, and if you find anything that isn't quite right, be sure to report them in the certain categories within the official forums. And now on to 1.48 and the features it has. I must say there are quite a few cool features coming in with 1.48. First off, we have the new Texas DLC content. So if you own the Texas DLC, we are getting a bunch of things, everything from new settlements, a new city, that being Texarkana, a bunch of new roads, intersections, and all that good stuff. I've done a dedicated Prime News on that, so if you want to check that video out, I will try and have it up in the cards above, assuming I remember, and if not, just look back a little bit in the Prime News playlist. Next up, for those who own the Special Transport DLC, there are two new heavy transport routes, one being between Laredo and San Antonio, Texas, and the other between Laurel and Billings. Another interesting feature, and I emphasize interesting on this one, is the reworked vehicle transport trailers. Now I'm going to make this very clear. According to the blog post, these vehicle transport trailers are not ownable. STS Software and the vehicle team has gone back and started to rework some of the in-game economy trailers that you can see and haul ultimately if you use the freight market. I'd really like these trailers to become available as ownable trailers. I think a lot of us would. Maybe this is a precursor for that. I guess only time will tell. And just like every other update, we have more custom city intros, this time for the Washington DLC, and there has been some changes to the UI as well. Starting off, we have a new addition within the gallery feature of ATS, and that being that you can now see cities within the gallery. So this can be used to see any of the cities that you have unlocked or not unlocked, as far as I can tell, within ATS. And you can also go back and replay the custom city intros for those cities, just in case you haven't started an HQ there. You can now also see the per state map exploration percentages, something that I am actually very happy about. And another very handy feature for the UI is that the option sliders now actually have a percentage range. No longer are you guessing what percentage you may have a setting. If you have to change something, you can easily write those down or take a screenshot of it, and you can replicate that across saves, or if you have to reset a configuration. And finally, on the UI side, the input wizard for controls in particular have been redesigned. From what I can tell, it brings it to a more modern version, which I do enjoy. There has also been a few new mod structure changes, so for any of the mod authors out there, I highly recommend reading one of the last paragraphs in the official blog post for all the important details. So the overall changelog: on the map side, we have the new Texas DLC content. On the vehicle side, we have not only just the reworked vehicle transport trailers, but the more hidden addition, unless if you look at the actual changelog, of the anti-lock braking system plus electronic stability controls. Very interesting. Gameplay, we have custom city intros for the Washington DLC and the two new special transport routes within Montana and Texas. On the UI side, we have the per state map exploration, the new city option within gallery, the new percentage options within the sliders, and the overhauled input wizard. And of course, we have the mod structure change. Overall, 1.48 definitely has a bunch of new features for those who don't own any DLCs and for those who do own some certain DLC content. I'm going to be doing a first look on the 1.48 open beta very soon, so keep an eye out for that video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.